What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So this video is going to be all of my exterior mods. Now I have another video on all my interior mods. Check that out if you haven't. So this video is going to be all of my exterior mods that I've done to my Durango. Now, looking at the vehicle at first glance, it doesn't look like I've really done anything to it, but I did a few modifications to it. And all my modifications are very simple and basic, nothing too crazy, but I did enough modifications for you to be able to enjoy your vehicle, and just have fun. So let's start with the wheels. So on the wheels, I have the 22-inch Hellcat replicas, and I'm running on them 265/40/22s. Okay, so with those tire and wheel setup, that makes the stance look, perfect. Which leads into the next modification, the Eibach Pro Kit. We lowered it with the Eibach Pro Kit. We came down about 2.5 inches total, combined. As you can see in the front, we came down quite a bit. And then the rear, it's looking real nice, And this, with this lowered with the Eibach Pro Kit, it's not so aggressive to where you have to add in camber kits and any additional parts. All I had to do was add the Eibach Pro Kit and then get the proper wheel and tire setup. And that's important. Make sure you have the proper wheel and tire setup. Otherwise, it's going to look like your vehicle isn't lowered, or you're going to have clearance issues if your tires are too big. So again, you have to have the proper wheel and tire setup. I have a video on that explaining that, so go check that out as well. We did the big brake kit by Rotora or Rotora, whatever you want to call it. These have the 380mm rotors, slotted rotors. Really helps to keep the brakes cooler. The brakes stop on a dime. All the videos, everything that I cover in this video, there will be links in the description, by the way. But the Rotoras I had on the vehicle for probably about, I want to say, a year and 6 months, something like that. And man, am I pleased. A lot of people go with the Brembos, but I wanted to try something different, as well as a different color. And man, I'm really digging these brakes. Very, very easy to install. But when they came in, boy, oh boy, was I pleased. Look at the rear. You can see that. Again, I have full videos on these, so I'll link those in the description. So go check those out. We put the advanced wheel locks on there. As you can see right there, that's one of them. They're a different shape. We got the Octagon OEM wheel nuts rather. And then that's the aftermarket advanced wheel lock. And they're hardened steel. And it's really going to be difficult for a would-be thief to get those off the way the shape is, that cone shape. So we got the wheel locks. Okay. We also did the AVS rain guards on all four sides. 20% tint all around. Okay. Moving to the rear of the vehicle, we have the Lux Auto taillight tint, and those have the honeycomb design in them. We removed the rear windshield wiper. That took off about 2 pounds with the whole motor assembly and everything in there. Happy with that. We did the rear roof wing from Serona Design. We ran into quite a bit of issues when installing this because it didn't have the proper fitment. We have quite a bit of fitment issues here. If you notice how it's sticking up right here, it seems pretty flush along the top edge. But if we push down, you can see the gap there on that side. Now, here, it seems like there's a gap under here. It's really not sitting flush. On the top it is, but it's really not sitting flush. You can see a big gap there if we push it in. Let's see what this side's looking like. You can see like a gap here and up here on the top. So I had to modify it to make it fit, as you can see there. In the future, for that, what I want to do is I want to make it to look like it's fully part of the vehicle. So I'm going to add some Bondo and just make it contour to where you won't even be able to tell that it's been, you know, stuck on there. I'm going to make it to where that seam is just fitting as part of the vehicle. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. All right, we did the Stainless Works cat back exhaust. This has been on about 2 years, and man, does this thing sound amazing. So I was looking at the Borla and the Corsa, and I'm so glad I went with the Stainless Works. I got videos on that as well. I got whole playlists on everything, guys. So just go check out the videos if you have any questions, or drop a comment below. We got a modification I'm going to be doing to these in the future as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. The Stainless Works is an amazing catback system. It's a system that's really not very popular, but man, I'm telling you, I think it sounds actually better than the Corsa. And I won't go so much as saying it sounds better than the Borla, but it's better in the sense that it has a lot less droning. The Borla has crazy drone. So going with this, it has a lot less drone. It does have some drone at certain RPMs, but it doesn't have as much droning as the Borla. Although the Borla sounds sick, the Borla Attack. But you know, I'm very, very happy with this purchase. As far as the exterior, again, we did the this can count as the exterior. We did the CompuStar T13 alarm system. All right, highly recommended system. Has its downsides, but I mean, it's an amazing system. I have a whole playlist on that as well, like 8 videos or something like that with the CompuStar system. Moving to the front of the vehicle, we put on the turn signals, LED turn signals. They're not switchback, but they're from Headlight Revolution, and they're nice and bright. We put on the custom billet grille. Looks pretty good. We did the ZL1 add-ons front splitter. Now I removed the side fenders. So after about 9 months, our front splitter is starting to fall apart. Now, if you watch my other videos, you notice I already put extra reinforcements on this thing here. As you can see, the screws here, because those things came off over the winter time, had some really harsh winters. By the way, this has been on for like 2 years now, over 2 years. And I removed the side fender last winter. Check out my playlist on that as well, guys. But this thing looks amazing. Here's a view from the side. This is from ZL1 add-ons. okay? This gives it a little bit more aggressive stance. So now let's pop the hood and see what we got going on there. Okay, we did the AFE power cold air intake. Excuse the engine, by the way. I need to clean. I need to clean this thing off real bad. So we did the AFE power cold air intake system. Definitely recommended system here. We put on the coupler because this thing, it says that it doesn't fit the 2019 RT Durango, but it actually does. But there's some issues to where it slides off over time, and if you put this coupler on, it really helps. As when you put the AFE power intake on, what helped me was I cut these bolts because these bolts were like 3 inches longer than what they are now. Cutting them down really helps so you can be able to tighten these and get them snug down. And again, I haven't had any issues with this for like a whole year now, ever since I cut the bolts, snugged them down, put the coupler on there, and as you can see, it's not budging. We did the strut bar from Grocery Getter Racing, and you can only order these through Facebook or Instagram. Again, they don't have a website. You have to message them from Facebook or Instagram. Now, the installation of this strut bar is very, very simple and straightforward. 2 nuts here, 1 and 2, that you would remove and then put your strut bar here. That's on the left side. And then on the right side, 1 and 2 back there, if you can see it. You would unbolt, put on your strut bar, and then fasten them back down. You can customize your strut bar. You can get a single strut bar, a double, which I have. You can get engraved on there, anything you want, RT, or you can get them just like a decal. You can fully customize it. And as you customize it, of course, the cost is going to go up. So again, this is from Grocery Getter Racing. We did the engine half covers from 3G Customs. You can get anything engraved in these that you want. You can fully customize them. I just went with the Hemi to keep it basic. The more things you get customized, obviously the price is going to go up. You can get in there SRT, RT, 392, 345, whatever you want. And they're very, very easy to install. Check out my videos on that as well, guys. We did the oil catch can, Billet Technology oil catch can. Very, very simple install. There's a lot of benefits to having a catch can. I think this is one of the most underrated modifications that you can do. And this was one of the first modifications we've done because, I mean, oil catch cans, they really can extend the life of your engine. They act as a simple device, and it can greatly benefit injected engines because they prevent oil and other contaminants from causing buildup inside the engine's intake manifold. And that's really going to extend the life of the vehicle and prevent your fuel economy from suffering. People really sleep on the catch can. Check out my videos for that as well. Also, we did the 180-degree thermostat right there. 1 bolt, and there's another one there. That's a 180-degree thermostat. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Nothing too crazy, just basic modifications. Again, I got videos on every modification that I've done. Go check them out. In the meantime, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We got more great content on the way. I will see you guys in the next video. Alex RT Life signing off.